are some that are made with rods and there are some that are made with strings. So anyway, entrepreneurs nowadays use it to solve operations in cases of power outages or...
And we all know that mathematics is very theoretical. We are studying maths in our classrooms, but now we are taking it on to application aspect. This is a cylinder, and the cylinder can be used for various things. For the cups that we use to drink, to the drums that we fill water in. To find the amount of cups that of this smaller one that
we are representatives of SHASHA. I want to give you a simple presentation on reduction and oxidation reaction or redox reaction. So now, have you ever wondered why when you slice an apple and leave it for a while, it turns brown? Or when we have metallic materials and then they start rusting over a short period of time, and then we have copper materials that turn green. This is because of a process known as oxidation and reduction reaction. So now let's do reaction permanganate. So she's going to add diluted iron. She's going to add diluted iron to chloride to both oxidizing agents. This is a reducing agent. So at the end of the reaction, we can see that the color is changed. It's not the way it used to be. This was red, and now it's this. While this was purple at the beginning of the reaction. So this is just to show us the application of oxidation and reducing reaction in our everyday activities. And I hope when we come across this, we can get to the same presentation now.
Thank you very much, Techno. You just told us about some reactions of the...
Nous sommes les représentatifs du club français CAM. Nous voulons vous parler un peu de culture française.
What is simply we are here to make a presentation on the culture of French and what they mean in French dances.
On commence.
We start with the French flag. The French flag has three colors, as you can see: the blue, white, and the red. With the blue representing liberté, the white representing égalité, and the red representing fraternité. Meaning liberty, saying that the red and the blue represent the color of Paris, and the white represents the royal Bourbon dynasty. Let's see.
Bonjour, once again. My name is Olusola as I earlier said, and I'll be talking to you about French food. French food is well renowned for its sophistication. French people mostly base their meals on snacks because they enjoy it. Here, explaining what we have here we have French fries, le français fish, we have le vin, that is wine, we have le poulet, that is chicken, we have le café, that is coffee, and we have the French toast. The French people are well known for their fried foods. Most French dishes consist of bread, cheese, chicken, or wine. Thank you.
Etiquette of French commercial applications, electronic businesses, and social network services. Web development is also known as the task associated with creating, building, and maintaining websites that run online in the browser. Some of you will ask, are there aspects under web development? Well, let me surprise you. Yes, there is, and there are three namely. This is front-end development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. These are used to create platforms like blog platforms, single-page applications, and e-commerce websites. As you can see, we have created a web page.
Web page, how to create it.
And back-end development. These developers are Node.js, Django, SCH, Docker, Python, and Databricks. While full-stack development, these make use of front-end, back-end, and databases. And these are front-end developers. These are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Back-end, these are Node.js, Django, and SCH, and these databases are MySQL, Ruby, and Perl. As I hand over the mic to the next speaker, he is going to represent a whole new topic on HTML and what it means.
Wow.
development of websites. It is also used for data entry, office documentation, and game development. Now, before I talk about elements and tags under HTML, I want to be talking about this that begins, the arrangement beginning and the closing of tags. So I want to be talking about opening and closing tag. So what is an opening tag? An opening tag is the beginning of an element in HTML, donated with the less than sign at the beginning and the greater than sign at the end. While closing tag is donated with the same articles as the opening tag, but / determining that the tag is closing. So I'm going to be talking about these tags that have these elements. Number one, I'm going to be talking about ordered list and ordered list. So what is ordered list? Ordered list is a particular sequence of items, usually a particular order, while an ordered list is just table tag. So what is table tag? Table tag is used for making tables on a particular website. There are tags that fall under this tag.
It's done by right-clicking on your mouse, scrolling to new and creating one. After opening a folder, you go to pictures. After going to pictures, you select your picture. After doing so, then you right-click on your mouse and click on copy. Then you go to the folder that has your index.html and you right-click again on your mouse and click on paste. After that, your image displays. After your image displays, you rename your picture. Some of you may be asking, how do you rename your picture? Renaming your picture is done by right-clicking on your mouse, clicking on rename. After renaming your picture, you go to your
children to create their own interactive stories. There are key features of SCH 3.0, which are 4. Number 1, block-based programming language. As you can see, these are the block-based programming language that we use to do this coding. Second, interactive interface. This is the place where users can bring their blocks and add. Why? Number 3, sound, music, and the rest. You go to sounds here. This is where you add your sound and the rest. And the last is characters. This is the place where you can add your sprites and the rest. App Inventor is a free and easy to use platform which for coding without any coding experience. It was developed by Google and MIT to make app development accessible to everyone. You can build Android application using drag and drop blocks. The full meaning of MIT is Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It is a university known for its science and research. It was established in 1861 in Boston and made in 1916 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It is considered to be one of the best institutes of technology. As you can see, we made a coding application which is Torchlight, which when we press on, the thing will on.
Alright, thank you very much.
And we press off, the thing will off. Then we also made a text to speech in which when we write something, the thing will stay.
Thank you very much, coding club. No movement again. Let's all be. Yes.
Air Officer commanding this command, ably represented by the Chief Force in the person of Air Commodore Oyekali. Our Royal Father, His Royal Majesty Sarkin Hausawa of Alimosho Local Government Area of Lagos State, in the person of Alhaji Harun Korazo Amat, the Education Quality Assurance Officers, Headquarters Logistics Command, my lieutenants, parents, and students, good morning. I stand before you today stand to present this welcome address. It is with great joy that I welcome you to the auspicious occasion of our Nigerian Cultural Day celebration. Today we gather here to celebrate the rich and historic culture of Nigeria, a country that is known for its diversity, traditions, and unity of its people. Culture is the foundation of any society as it shapes our beliefs, identities, values, and way of life. Our goal with this exhibition is to provide a platform for our students to showcase the essence of Nigeria's rich cultural heritage through traditional attire, dances, music, art and crafts. We aim to instill a sense of pride and appreciation amongst our students for their own culture, while fostering a deeper understanding and respect for other cultures. This event is an opportunity for our students to learn and grow, to embrace their roots, and to develop a global perspective, immersing themselves in the beauty of Nigeria's cultural traditions. They will gain a deeper appreciation for the diverse world in which they live. Moreover, this exhibition is an occasion for us all to come together as a community to celebrate our shared values and recognize the strength and talent of our students. It is also an opportunity for parents to witness the growth and achievement of their children, to be proud of how they have, and to appreciate the educational environment we have created for them. Finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you, especially the special guest of honor, our Royal Father, for being here present. Your support shows the importance you place on education, culture, and the holistic development of our students. I encourage you all to engage actively in the different activities and exhibit in order to foster a spirit of unity and respect among each other. May this Nigerian Cultural Day celebration be a memorable experience for all of us, and may it ignite within us a lifelong appreciation for the diverse and beautiful cultures that surround us. Let us celebrate this day together, living with enriched knowledge and cherish the memories created here today. Thank you and enjoy the remarkable celebration. Thank you.
Address. I told you that today is a very wonderful day, and we cannot wait to see what the students have for us. Now, next is
Thank you.
He said,
which means when an apple is ripe, someone has to plug it, and that is the main reason we are here. Mazo Keke, we shall proceed by breaking the kola nut. Bring the kola nut. Onye ga-ata ọcha ga-ata ogologo ndụ na ala isi ike, ọ ga-ata ọgwụ. Onye ọbụla ji ọkwa ya wee bịawa taa nakwa n'udo, o nweghị ihe ọjọọ ga-eme ya.
Please, let's be time conscious. The groups, please, let's be time conscious. Except you don't want me to get my balance. So please, let's be time conscious.
I will be doing Oja na Ndubia Tenaita.
Yes, he's presenting it, the cola, to our elders. that shows respect from the southeast. The only wise people, that is what they say, they are the three wise men. They came from the east.
Madini Toja, Tata, Damaru. Madini Toja, Tata, Ogologo, na UCK. Okay, we always put you on that, put you also. Right, that's the Oji. Right, Majo Keke, I want to go one in it. The best I like, you have to turn aside. Yeah, there are. Thank you, God bless.
Wow, that means I'm planning to go and marry in Igbo land. So at least I've learned something today. Please, let's appreciate them. Wow, this is wonderful. The king is also stepping in with the princess.
Gombe da sauransu. Yaren kuma da suke yi su ne Hausa, Barbarci, Fulanci da makamantansu. Ire-iren abincin Hausawa su ne tuwon shinkafa, tuwon masara, koko da kosai, kunun gyada, kunun aya, kunun zaƙi da sauransu. Ire-iren tufafin Hausawa su ne babbar riga, 'yar ciki, alkyaba da wando buje. Na mata kuma riga da zani da mayafi ko hijabi.
Telling you the food you eat in the north, the dress you put on in the north.
Ku sha kallo lafiya.
All right, it's greeting all of you there. That is just the introductory aspect. Yes. Yes. They are giving the allowance they know not to take. They are still serving another one. Wow, they are just taking on now. Yes, anytime you see the houses, always in their calabash. Yes, and they are still.
gbin iṣu, àgbẹ̀ ní gbàgbàdo, àgbẹ̀ ní gbin èso, àgbẹ̀ ní gbin pákí, àgbẹ̀ ní gbin gbogbo kọ́tà ìjẹ àti tẹ́yìn orí. Oríṣi méjì làgbẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Wow, I can see my great mathematician. How do you appreciate?
Àgbẹ̀ olóko ńlá, àgbẹ̀ alálòdì.
Wow, that's great.
Àwọn àgbẹ̀ olóko ńlá àwọn tó máa ń gbin oríṣi igi ọ̀wọ̀ bíi kòkó, rọ́bà, kọfí, òwú àti tẹ́lu oríjẹ gbogbo. Wọ́n lè bá ta lọ òkè ọ̀kun àti àárín ìlú. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ alálòdì wọ́n máa ń dín ìwọ̀nba ohun tí àwọn àtẹ̀bí wọn máa yẹ àti díẹ̀ tí wọ́n tún tà fara lù.
Telling us the type of farmers and what they
Bàbá wọn ní àgbẹ̀ lọ́ba olóhùn kì í sọ̀rọ̀ lásán lẹ́sẹ̀ gbọ́. Ó sọ nípa ìpàtàkì iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ní àṣà wa. Ìdí ní ìta fi máa ń kọrin wípé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kẹ́kẹ́ ní iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ní iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa. Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ á máa jáde. Ìkọ́ láì sí ọkọ́ àti àdá. Kò ṣe o, kò ṣe o. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa.
Thank you very much. Bring that money that they gave you. You know I'm amazing. Bring that money over.
Irun dídì. Àwọn tó máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí ni à ń pè ní onídìrí. Àwọn obìnrin ló máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí náà. Tó sì máa ń bú sí ẹwà, àwọn kan sì rẹwà sí. Àwọn irinṣẹ́ àwọn onídìrí ni ìlarun, ìyarun, ìparun, bíi òrí àti àdé àgbọ̀n pẹ̀lú àwọn sí ìjókòó. Oríṣi irun ni onídìrí lè dùn sórí oníbàárà bíi ṣùkú, àdìmẹ́yìn tí àwọn elédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ń pè àtẹ́wọ́, àpò elédè àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Bàbá alágbèjà gan ló ń ṣe ìyàwó. Fóònù ṣàkóso wa fún wa. Lè kí hàn ní o lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àbí ló máa pèsè wa fún wa. Agbára sọ̀rọ̀ rákàràdà o. Ṣé àníṣe rẹ̀? Ká dúró ọ̀jẹ̀ rí rákàràdà o. Ẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ òde oṣù. Láàrin o.
Òótọ́ ni o, ọ́fíìsì ọ̀gá àgbà ilé ẹ̀kọ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ o, èmi ń lọ lé ó dàbọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ̀ṣin náà, mo fẹ́ gba ẹ̀sìn ìdánwò mi ní màwọ́.
Ẹgbẹ̀rún kan ló fi ń gbà ọ́.
Máa mi ò lówó lọ́wọ́.
Yan kò lè ṣe kó má sí yàn.
Ẹ ṣe máa.
Ó fẹ́ gba ẹ̀sìn ìdánwò kò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni.
of our culture. This gladdens my soul that our languages and our cultures will never go into an extinct. Kudos to you, Commandant. Well done. The remarks, amiable Air Officer Commanding Logistics Command, in person of the Air Vice Marshal Adeniran Ademuwagun, General Service Staff, ably represented by myself, Air Commander Gabriel Oyebamiji Oyekale. Anytime you hear hi, not for me, it's for the guest of honor. In case you observe any mistake from the speech, that mistake is from me. But any kudo, go back to the guest of honor, the Air Officer Commanding. I read. The special guest of honor, Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademuwagun, General Service Staff. Your Highness, the Serikin Hausawa Sanudeswa, that is the Royal Highness Serikin Hausawa Alhaji Haruna Kuraza, Emir of Baruwa, Lagos, Sanudeswa. Our quality assurance officer, I will first of all say you are welcome, led by Mrs. Rovina and Mrs. Monica. I will not tell you the other name. My Lord, spiritual and temporal, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today as a passionate admirer of culture and tradition of this significant occasion of Nigerian Culture Day event. It fills me with immense joy to be part of this year's celebration of the rich, diverse, and vibrant Nigerian cultures. I am deeply honored to witness this dedication and effort that both the students and the staff are put into organizing this event. Culture is the fabric that binds us together in unity and identity. It is a reflection of our shared heritage, history, and tradition. Above all, it is a celebration of who we are and where we come from. By my embracing our culture, we honor our ancestors, our roots, and the remarkable resilience of our people. The Nigerian Culture Day is much more than display of attire, dances, and culinary delights. It is an infallible opportunity for our students to learn about the values and principles that have shaped our nation for centuries. It is a lesson in unity, resilience, hard work, and the power of community value that embody the Nigerian spirit. Today, the students stand as the future leaders and custodians of our cultural heritage. They hold the responsibility to preserve, honor, and even enforce our tradition while staying true to our core principles. As guests of honor, it is our privilege to support and encourage them on this journey. Please note that education is not limited to textbooks and examination. True education embraces holistic approach that nurtures young minds, preparing them to navigate the world while remaining anchored in their roots. The Nigerian Culture Day serves as a prime example of how education can be infused with cultural wisdom, empowering students to connect with their identity and recognize the importance of their heritage. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to school administration, the teachers, and the students for organizing this magnificent event. It is imperative to witness this commitment and passion dedicated to preserving our cultural traditions. Let us continue to celebrate and honor our heritage, for through this celebration we unite as one, strengthening the very foundation of our great nation. Thank you, and may the Cultural Day event be a resounding success. God bless Nigeria, and may God bless each and every one of us. Thank you, and remain blessed.
Let's appreciate him once more. The students, are you there? The students, are you there?
If you want to be careful, there's a community of